Let's see here. Hello? Is this able to hear me? Perfect. There we go. Had to make sure. So, welcome back, because I screwed up last time with my audio. Now we have the Lunar New Year, and, well, Picardie, although I think this is going to be a slow and boring update this time around, so... let's see what else we have here. So here we go. There's all the everything else. 5 more for 20% off and the discounts. Same with Friesland. Oh wow. Wow, a flag that you get. How wonderful. Anywho. So, start off with the skins. So we have Saipan, the Sanzang, pretty neat little design. Alsace, Wujing, I mean, these designs are pretty neat. Probably won't buy any of them, but... Baiji. I really like the colors on this one, which I think this is supposed to be something else related to Wukong, but I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, I think this is just going to be a very slow update. Probably boring for most people too. Because, what? They have this out. Picardie, Jinan. There's nothing else really going on unless you want to play ranked, which I will be playing. Let's see here. Wukong provides a 50% bonus to credits when you receive 2 cause floodings. So, okay. So you intentionally need to be flooding. You need to intentionally get hit by torpedoes in a game? And hope they give you 2 cause floodings to get the 50% credit boost? Alright. So pretty much just kill yourself and, you'll get 50% credit boost. It's genius.
Good luck. May the spirits guide you. That was impressive.
That's his voiceover. Does he have red color shell tracers? So pretty much like Miss Santa's shell tracers, I guess, that he has. Alright. Now here's the actual ship, which is just a copy and paste of Charles Martel. There's a flag for it as well. Pretty nice ride. Comes with it. Obviously, since it's Pan-Asian, it has deep water torpedoes rather than regular ones. So, DCP, same as usual for tier 7s. Okay, so you can have main battery reload booster. That's pretty much the standard with 15-second duration, 3-minute reload, get 2 of them. Either get a heal, which is 169 HP per second, duration 28, reload time of 80, and obviously 2, or defensive AA all in one slot. So, pretty much have to pick either between main battery or heal, because I don't think anyone's going to go defensive AA. Let's see here. Smoke generator, duration of 30, dispersion time of 70, reload time of 130, and you get 3 of these off the rip. In the same slot, 3.1 torpedo range, 4.4 ship detection range, duration of 96 seconds, reload time of 180, and you also get 2. And catapult fighter for 100-second duration, reload time of 80, and you get 3. And that's all in one slot. So, between smoke and heal, that'll be difficult to choose. And then torpedo reload booster and engine boost. And the engine boost is the same as the French, which is 20% max speed and all that. Duration of 3 minutes, reload time of 2 minutes, and you have 2 of these. I think this just goes up for Charles Martel, but 34,000 HP, armor 6 to 140 millimeter, torpedo damage reduction of 16%, obviously 3x3s to a 3 millimeter, firing range of 15.2, reload time of 9.5, turn time is 25.7, HE shell damage 2,550 max, fire sitting chance 15%, AP shell damage 5,050, secondary armament 5x2 100mm, firing range 5 kilometers, 4-second reload, maximum HE shell damage 1,400 with a 6% fire setting chance. Torpedoes 2x3s underwater. Okay, now I'll pop up secret bonus codes. Okay. Reload time of 70 seconds. Max damage 16,600. Torpedo detectability range by sea 0.8 kilometers. Torpedo range is 10 kilometers with torpedo speed of 65 knots. Which makes it, pretty more useful than what the regular Charles Martel has. For AA, at 2 kilometers, 58 damage per second, 3.5 kilometers, 48 damage per second, as well as 64, and at 5, 34. So, pretty much need to just hope that carrier goes into your mid-range AA. Maneuverability 32.5 knots, turning circle radius of 690 meters, rudder shift time of 8.9 seconds. Concealment detectability range by sea is 12.5, range by air 7.5, and firing in smoke 7.1. So just gotta keep that in mind when you put on smoke with this thing. Well, if you do. Obviously I have no statistics. Pretty much, I think it should be the same armor as Charles Martel. I didn't check before this update dropped, but I mean it's the same ship, literally. It's gonna have the same firing angles as Charles Martel as well. But besides, you know, having the many consumables that you can have, I don't think there's any difference in the armor. But let's see here. Fire launch, fast, deep water, torpedoes. Wukong, the design of this ship is inspired by Sun Wukong, the legendary Monkey King and one of the main characters in the 16th century Chinese novel Journey to the West. Her most prominent features are powerful deep water torpedoes which strike enemies by surprise. Much like Sun Wukong uses his supernatural martial skills to surprise his foes. Year design 1939. Interesting. Let's see here. What else do they have? The crates. So 5,000 for 5, 15,000 for 15. Get a discount for 25. And then obviously if you want all the skins and the ship with the guys, get this thing. Bundle. Here we go. Here's all the old. Why am I forgetting? Content that they have out. Jeez, 3,500 doubloons just for 2 crates, commander crates. Wow, a discount of 20%. Nice. Looks like I won't be getting that Sejong skin anytime soon. I'll have Jinan's skin before that. Then what's this? 5 unique bundles. What are these? Are these the new ones? Yeah, okay. Then you can get this skin. Does this come with? Okay, they added. In one battle, you get 2 detected ribbons plus 20% XP. What's this? Blue shell tracers. Okay. And then for the final reward, you get Lo Yang. But you also get its flag and its skin. So, if you want to spend that much money, I highly doubt most people won't, because probably most people have Lo Yang by now. Let's see here. Is there anything else in this store that I need to look at? Nothing new in the forge, because of course there wouldn't be. Winter supplies. What's this? 6 winter big crates, 15 promotion orders, 1 insignia, 20 global XP boosters. Alright. I think that's really about it. Let's see here. The Jinan. So let's see here. Oh man, I might need to level up those commanders either way. Unless I get goodbye. But I'm pretty much just gonna go over what commanders you need and what ships you need in this. Oh, they updated it, so You need 1 day and 5 hours until completion for each segment. Interesting. Let's see here. Commanders. I think I have every Pan-Asian ship. Let's see here. Okay, they just switched out of the Pan-Asian immediately, so hopefully I don't need to level them up that much if need be. Gallant. Then obviously you need wait, what? Oh yeah, no, Shumphone for that segment. Atlanta for this segment, and I jumped ahead by 1.5 miles. Okay, Fenyang, except for that ship. Then obviously you need Harbin. Nikolai Dorman. Provincen. Interesting that you need Dorman and Provincen on this segment, because that's kind of a rare ship at this point, but let's see. Okay, AL Baltimore and Loyang for this segment. Then obviously for the final segment, Sejong, Nikolai Von Essen, John Jellicoe, P-Bag for this one as ship, which I didn't even look over, but legendary, okay, yeah, it goes like what, legendary carriers and all that. But the Jinan comes with the 4 elements skin. Let's see here. Albert Gleaves, Thomas Kincaid, Stefan Mackerel. So I need to upgrade one of these guys to 15 at some point. And the premiums, Lushun and Rochester for the final segment. Legendary tier carriers for one of the bureau things. Anyways, let's look at the actual ship itself. So here's the Jinan. People thought this was Austin because of the stern turret, or the AA turret on the back. But I knew it was Jinan because of how it was, pretty much. And I've been looking forward to seeing this ship, because I like my Pan-Asian cruisers. Except for Marmac, Shumphone, and whatever tier 4 the last one is. So let's see here. Reload time, typical legendary tier 7 and all that. Smoke generator, you get 30 seconds, dispersion time of 70, and then now it wants to bring up Fleet Cup champions. So if you want to become part of the Fleet Cup stuff, prime time is the weekends. Wowie, thanks for interrupting me. Anyways, reload time of 130, you get 3 of these. As for the heals, you have HP per second, 199, duration of 28 seconds, reload time of 80, and you have 2. Or you can switch it out for AA defense, which you would, but you know, which is pretty much the typical AA by 240 second duration, 150 reload, and you get 2. And you also get 2 torpedo reload boosters that have reload time of 300 seconds, so nice lovely 5 minutes. And I exited out on accident. Wonderful. So it's HP 39,900, armor 6 to 225 millimeter, torpedo damage reduction of 19%, which seems pretty high for a cruiser that's this light. Let's see here, 5x2s for the artillery, 127 millimeters, so pretty much like destroyer guns. Firing range of 15.1 kilometers, reload time of 3.5 seconds, turn time of 4.5. HE shell damage max 1,800, fire setting chances of 9%. AP maximum shell damage is 2,100. Torpedoes. So, they're 4x5s that have a 1/22 reload time. The maximum damage is 18,567. Torpedo range by sea is 0.8 kilometers. Torpedo range is 13.5 kilometers. And torpedo speed 69 knots. So pretty much you can have 40 torpedoes in the water with this thing if you really wanted, by activating that nice torpedo reload booster. That's going to be pretty interesting because I'm pretty sure the concealment is like 10, so you can even just stealth torp anyone in a general direction. And obviously, Sejong and this thing have insane AA, so 4 kilometers, 248 damage per second, and at 5.2 kilometers, 175 damage per second. Which is one of the benefits to having one of these ships on your team, because of the massive amount of AA that it provides. Maneuverability 35 knots, max speed, turning circle radius of 670, rudder shift time of 7.7. Concealment, detectability range by sea 11.9, range by air 7.6, and firing and smoke 6.2. And then here's the armor. It's pretty much similar to Sejong, but I think it gets additional armor to where the main citadel is on it. Because, you know, it's like similar to Minotaur in a sense, where if you angle the right way in the right time, you'll be able to bounce shells up close. But that's not usually the case. Most of the time anyways. It's like, you know, pretty much 203s can nearly go through it if they wanted to. 32 millimeter. Yeah, 32 millimeter armor belt. .32 millimeter all around for its turrets. Then yeah, that's the citadel for it. So it might be easy to citadel this thing if you really wanted to. But let's see here. Repeater, deep water, modest guns. Jinan, a variant of the light cruiser development in the United States at the end of World War II, CL-154, with reinforced torpedo armament, year design 1944. So yeah, this thing is, I mean, I gotta see the velocity of its shells, which I think it's like 800 meters per second. So that's like decent, but you know, it's not going to be slow as Atlanta's, but it's not going to be fast as, like, you know, it's like maybe Harbin, I believe. Because, you know, Sejong has that drop, you know, similar to Atlanta's, rather than having Harbin's velocity of shells. Let's see here. Did they add anything new here? Oh yeah, that's a lot of new stuff right there. Okay, what's this? Win 5 battles. Oh, okay, so you can get free crates if you have certain Pan-Asian ships, from the looks of it. So if you have Anshan for Beyond 1,000 Peaks, you can get a free crate. If you have the Southern Dragon, you can also get a free crate from Dragonfly South. Dragonflies North, I'm assuming, yeah, you need Northern Dragon. Then this one, Wonghae. So if you have that, you also get a free crate. And Eastern Dragon, if you have that, you also get a free crate. As for this, looks like you get a flag out of it. You get another flag, so 2 flags, little symbol, and then another free crate. So all in all, you can get 6 free 2025 crates out of these event ships. But I think I only get 4, so that's fine by me. Anything else here? Oh yeah, fleet battles. Probably the same typical stuff, yeah. No, it's tier 8s this time around. So, can't wait to see Schroeder's and Michelangelo's only. Anyways. Let's see here. Come on. There we go. So if you didn't see the rewards, you get another 3 2025 Lunar crates. Obviously Picardie, its symbol, its flag. 8 Winter Big crates, 750 doubloons, 5 insignias and commendations, 40 promotion orders. And the other things, yada yada. So now we get the reward, the Picardie. Which I've heard, like, a lot of people might not go for this ship because they don't see it as fun. But I think this thing is going to be really fun to play with, especially with its secondaries. Unique superstructure, I might say. Let's see here. DCP, duration 15, reload time of 80. Repair party, HP per second 402. Consumable duration of 28. Reload time of 80. Number of consumables 3. You get 2 main battery reload boosters. 50%. Duration of 15. Reload time of 180. And you get the enhanced secondary targeting, which is the new version of enhanced secondary targeting. So the reload time for secondaries is minus 25%. Shell grouping is plus 50. Battery dispersion minus 25. The duration is 30 base. Reload time of 140. And you have 3. Survivability 61,000. Armor 12 to 350. Torpedo damage reduction of 32%. As for its artillery, 4x4s, 305mm, 17 firing range 17.3 kilometers, reload time of 27 seconds, has a 36-degree turn time, or 36-second degree turn time. HE shell damage max 3,500 with fire setting chance of 15. AP shell damage max 7,450. Now it's for its secondaries. You get 4x2s 130mm, firing range 7 kilometers, reload time of 5.5. Shell damage max is 1,800, fire setting chance of 9%. And its other one is 4x4 130mm. Same thing with the firing range and reload time, and, well, everything else on it, because it's the same caliber. And for AA, you get 51 damage at 1.2 kilometers. At 3 kilometers, about 100 or 80. And at 5.2 kilometers, it'll be 83. So it's like, AA, pretty much. Maneuverability, maximum speed of 30 knots, turning circle radius of 700 meters, rudder shift time of 13.4 seconds. Concealment, detectability range by sea is 14.4 kilometers, range by air 11.5, and firing range smoke 11.1. Here's the armor scheme, which I don't know how much this would help, because a lot of French ships have like this type of armor where it's like, oh yeah, it's like 30mm or something like that, or 32mm, and then it's like plastic. Good morning. Yeah, I like woke up 30 minutes before they actually put this thing live, so let's see here. Side plating, 32mm. So I don't know how this armor is actually gonna hold up, because they had that limited time where you can play the ship early access, and I didn't do it, because usually I just wait until it comes out eventually. Yeah, look at that armor belt, 120 to 300mm. Deck of 40mm plating. Alright. Who knows, maybe the armor is actually gonna hold up rather than fall apart like Champagne or ships similar to that. Okay, so it's 40mm deck, but in this particular section it's 32. Got it. And then let's see here, underwater citadel. Does seem like it has some sort of weak citadel structure to it, except for the deck. Guns aplenty, barrage hidden. Picardie, in 1912, French initiated the construction of larger docks at shipyards in Toulon and Brittany. By that time, the major naval powers were laying down ships significantly more advanced than their predecessors in terms of main caliber. France was also contemplating a shift towards a caliber of 14.6 to 15-inch guns. However, the naval guns of this size were not yet accessible in France. As a solution, the engineers opted to increase the number of smaller caliber guns, with the final design featuring as many as 16 housed in 4 turrets. Year design, 1939. Yeah, it's pretty much a Tier 7 Leon, but it has insane secondaries, because I believe it gets the German quarter pen, I believe, for the secondaries, and they have farther range. But that's the thing, like, even if you want to go full reload reduction for its guns, I think it could go around like 16 to 17 seconds for its guns alone, so you can just spam HE like that. But the secondaries might be the way to go, because you also get this, which reduces the reload time, increases the dispersion and all that. So only 5.5, and not to mention if you're going into secondaries, you know, you'll have the full reduction of like, what is it, 30%? And as well as with your commanders on top of that. So I think it's going to be pretty fun to play. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Codex. They should have added this at the start of the game. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure this tells you battleships and destroyers. So this pretty much tells you the categories of each ship. 55% increase for tier 7 premium ships. Legendary early access. Okay. Imagine adding this anytime sooner. I'm pretty sure this gives you a main rundown of everything that we know of. Armor groups, module. Yeah. Pretty sure, yeah, this is just a rundown of everything that we have and know. So, yeah, breakdown. Now we actually get to see how much tech and as well as premium. Granted, this is nearly the same actually. 95,000 for tier 7 premiums. I didn't even know that. Knew you get more. At least you get to see some new things, but huh. So that's what it means? Project labels for newer players or for more... How does that make sense? Just tell the new players just to get the first segment of each thing so that you can get a commander out of it. Because you can't... It feels odd to say the project labels is an advisor indicating which projects are better for newer players or for more advanced. But I guess that could just differ on each account. Although I don't know about that. Oh look, it tells people how to be better at the game. But too bad no one's gonna read it. Wow, look at that. Well, you know, you'll just see an HE spamming Montana no matter what. Oh look, it put the 1/6 rule and the 1/4 rule. I think a better thing would have a list of what has the 1/4 rule or 1/6 rule. Obviously, most British battleships have that Pan-European destroyer line and others. It'd just be interesting to see that rather than... Let's see here. Part AP shows divided by 14.3. No roundup. There we go. Look at that. Has an SAP tier list of what it can pen and what it cannot. So if you have 457s, it can pen 114 millimeter. Interesting. Something actually useful to older players. How wonderful. Look at that. They even have everything listed for some of these ship styles for dispersion too. Saturation as well. Modules. Was there anything else? Oh wait, did they even add the Tokachi? Or do you have to strictly get that out of a crate? Oh, okay. Well, let's go into training to see. Actually, you can just go into AI. Where's the Chaklov? But there's also supposed to be a tier 6 Japanese light cruiser that has like 7-second reload time, 12 guns. That was also for release, but I guess you can only get it out of the Lunar New Year crates. But let's see the Chaklov Nerf. Because yes, they indeed nerfed this, but not the penetration value. Yeah, pretty much for that Codex. But it's unique to see some new things, like I already knew this, but like the Japanese battleships have higher vertical dispersion. Because one time when I was playing Fuso like a long time ago, all my shells would just miss the ship. And it would always go higher or lower than the ship. So let's see here. It's like unique to see some of that stuff implemented. Oh, yep, look at that. There's that 2-liner. So now the Chaklov, rather than Pobeda, is the only ship that has this unique nerf, I guess. I screwed it up. Still hit. It's like, it'd be interesting to see if they at least put down the quarter pen ships, you know? Just to see how many of them are there. For like the Germans and such. Let's see if we can get it better. As you know, I'm a really great carrier player. And I missed by 1.5 miles. For the nerf for the Chaklov, they only nerfed the damage and the amount of bounces that you can do for the AP or the HE bombs. They didn't nerf the penetration value, which is like the most important thing. It's like the AL Chapayev situation, where people wanted its HE penetration value to be reduced, but instead they nerfed its reload time by 1 second. It's as you can see, now you need 2 bounces rather than 1 to actually get what you need off with this thing. I think you can just play it like regular. Depends on the ship's speed. But I think, you know, ships have a higher chance now just to turn in or turn out and try to angle to the best of their abilities just in time. That's too close with that one. Yeah, whatever. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the Chaklov Nerf. I don't think they nerfed anything else besides Chaklov. So, you know, Blue Steel event come out, which is, it sucks because I usually like to save up all my stuff until the next Azure Lane event, and that usually happens in February, and now we get a rerun of Arpeggio. And not only that, you only get it doesn't have any new content with it as well. Which is like, alright. Because I was really hoping for the next Zero Lane event. But Haguro being like one of the main ones to get for the main commanders, and I believe Musashi. Because Musashi, she increases your spotter duration and also reduces your shell group or your dispersion by 8. And what is it? Fuse time by 25%. So if you do want to go for one of those commanders, it would be Haguro or Musashi as like the main commanders that you would want. But I think I covered everything. But yeah, there is that Tokachi that's in the Lunar 2025 crates, which I guess they won't put out for the balloon, shockingly enough. Imagine them not being greedy for once in their lives. I think that really covers. This update is probably going to be very boring and slow, to say the least, because of just how little content that's going to be out. Not to mention, they don't even have the Arpeggio Blue Steel event out. You probably have to wait like a whole week before it even comes out anyways to get the ships. Because how long is this? Yeah, 35 days, 5 weeks. So, yeah, this is probably going to be another slow and boring update, like how the later half of the Christmas update was. because there's like nothing to do after you get defense. I know Arpeggio makes money for them, but I mean, I was hoping for it to be a 0 lane, because what I like to do is save up all my commendations, insignias, promotion orders for the whole year to spend it all in one go on all of my commanders. But guess I'll have to wait longer than that now. But I mean, they're not going to add any. I mean, nothing new is going to be added to the Arpeggio event, because it's just going to be a rerun of the last two events. But I know people will mostly go for either Musashi or Haguro, because Haguro is like second to Atago in terms of abilities. Because, you know, lovely arsonist for her. But I mean, hopefully the 0 lane event comes out next month. Probably the next one after that. But I think that really covers this whole event, honestly. Got the Picardie, the Jinan, the Codex, the Lunar New Year with this ship, and the Tokachi, which, you know, you have to get insanely lucky, or just spend 25 or 22,500 doubloons on to get, you know. Because, you know, 12,500 doubloon ship for 22,000, or, yeah, 22,500 makes sense. But and that really just covers this event. Literally nothing else big going on. But, you know, Chaklov Nerf, so. See if there would be a reduction in carrier battles from now. Oh, I know the AL actress got fired. But it's like, you know, Haguro is second to her, or well now first, because of how rare Tago will be. So she's like the second, first best commander in terms of that. If you didn't have a Tago, then. Because she gives like penetration values to your HE shells too, while getting like, I think, was it like 5% increase in fires? I can't remember. I haven't looked at it in a while. But then, you know, Musashi is going to be a good pick for the Arpeggio because of how her dispersion, increasing spotter duration, and reducing your AP shell fuse time by 25%. Because it doesn't really matter for that type of ship because it has 18-inch guns, so it's going to just citadel anything if it wanted to. And with the reduction of the 25% fuse time, I don't think it'll harm it in any way to go through other battleships or even like a Yamato. ARP Atago? I think, yeah, that's more of like defensive, like for AA, I believe, right? I don't have her, but I think I have Iona and Nachi. Nachi might be pretty insane if you build her for AP, because look at that. Just have her on Yoshino or Azuma, because like That's like truly the only AP cruisers that you would want to put her on. And as for Iona, carrier commander, even though she's actually like a submarine in the anime. But, you know, having that restoration time helps. Alrighty. Yeah, I hope this update helps you, and hope you have good rest of your day. Goodbye.